What's up, people? Or like I should say today, ¿Cómo estás? Because I guess for one day at least, everybody in America is celebrating Cinco de Mayo. And that is everyone. So I want to thank you for coming in, listening to the podcast. And I hope that you party safely, get home safely, either a taxi cab, there's a tow company that's giving you free rides, or Uber, Lyft, whatever, man. And I just want you guys to be safe. So enough of that. That is your public service announcement. I was listening to the radio. I know it's very sparse for me to listen to anything on regular radio. And there was a song that I heard, and I believe the title was called Break Up With Your Girlfriend or Leave Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored. And it was just the most insipid, soul-sucking, no emotion type of song I've ever heard in my entire life. And I was sitting there, procuring these nice, tasty hits. Ooh, boy, I almost cussed on that one. Tasty hits for your audio pleasure. And it just seemed to me that all the songs that I was picking had some sort of feeling, some sort of vulnerability. And I did a singer-songwriter thing a couple of weeks ago, and I thought I'd add the bands in too, because there's a lot of bands with really well-written songs that have feeling or makes you feel. So sit back, relax. You know the rest. Because this is Jason, or Como. No, I'm not even going to do it. This is Jason, and this is the HiFi Podcast. And welcome back to the HiFi Podcast on Sunday, May 5th, 2019. Cinco de Mayo. Yesterday was May 4th, which was May the 4th be with you, which is really strange considering the fact that Star Wars premiered on May 25th, 1977. But hey, why split hairs, right? Hopefully you had a great weekend. You had a lot of fun, a lot of theme things going on. And I'm going to start this episode really quick because we got some great music and I don't want to hold you up. We're going to start with this cat, right? And this guy, he was recommended by Anna. You know her. You love her. I talk about her a lot. And she hipped me to this guy. His name is Niko, right? Now, he's Colombian-born, Orlando-bred, and owned New York. You know what I'm saying? He is owning it right now up in the up north region, up north in the east there in New York. He has been playing with Mos Def. I forgot his new name. Talib Kweli, and even Action Bronson. So, he goes everywhere. We're going to start off the song straight up. The song is called Hum. This song is going to make you feel like you want to shake your ass. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
Niko, 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 Niko.
Only the thick girl.
Niko,
Cop.
Niko, Niko.
Thanks.
Niko.
Colores, Lord. Running, but you running the place. Beat it up, speed it up, pick it up with the pace. Eat a mushroom like Cuddy, then I hum to the bass. Like, I'm that alive, boy. Take your shoes off or you come into place. Cheers, hope you live till you 108. Take a blunt to the face. Start squinting like the hitman, the shit man, like quicksand. I'm different. I need innocence to this instant. Boy, he been persistent. Keeping on the chase like bitches. So if you don't pay me in Bitcoin, then it's not sufficient. I'll run, but you running the place. Beat it up, speed it up, pick it up with the pace. Eat a mushroom like cutty, then I hump to the base. I'm gonna lie, hey. Running, but you running the place. Beat it up, speed it up, pick it up with the pace. Eat a mushroom like cutty, then I hump to the base. Oh. I cash app, then I cash check, then I pour glass, I'm a wet on that asset. OG Aztec. Always see the snake when the grass wet. What's the glass ceiling to giraffe neck? See the sunrise, scoping out the dock. I'm a dark player, one eye, open up the shot. Every single day get paid. Mine's always on work, never took a sick day. Colors of the year, you could do it this way. Wanna get your rip page up on it. Old school, pull up in the sixth tray. Even God was done creating shit by the sixth day. Running, but you running the place. Beat it up, speed it up, pick it up with the pace. Eat a mushroom like cutty, then I hum to the bass. Like, I'm that alive, boy. Running, but you running the place. Beat it up, speed it up, pick it up with the pace. Eat a mushroom like cutty, then I hum to the bass. Oh.
And that was HiFi's Artist of the Week. Niko is from the record called Unico, which you can listen to on Spotify and all those bunch of other platforms. The song is called Hum. And let me tell you, it's a bop, right? It's a song that makes you want to, like I said, shake your ass and make you do some naughty things. And speaking of naughty things, you got Reality Asylum. Tampa Bay, St. Pete's own beautifully nasty techno punk band. I love you guys. That's Lauren, Seth, Ricky. They were very nice. They sent me. This is the first HiFi exclusive. You can't get this mix. It was sent to me. I am now professional. Between the drops and all that, I am professional. Sorry, I'm blowing my own horn on this, but I got this a couple days ago. This is from their new, yet to be released offering called Hyacinth Trash. Get it? I got it. It took me like 2 days to get the joke, but this is a song that you're gonna love. Like I said, it's grimy, it's nasty, new wave, punk. It's the stuff that we need, and this is what makes you feel. And let me tell you, if this doesn't make you feel good, you need some medication, because besides the groove of the song, Seth's drumming is magical. You're going to enjoy it. I'll give him a high five and a beer for what he does on this song. And usually, Lauren Elizabeth is the one on the vocals, but it's going to be different. We're going to have Ricky, who does the keyboards and basically is the mastermind. He's doing the leads. Lauren's doing the backup. Seth is making the backbone jump. This is DFLK. I'll let you figure out what those letters stand for here on the HiFi podcast. you guys, you give me the license to be consensually naughty, and I love you for it. That was the latest offering from Reality Asylum, and that was DFLK. I hope you figured out what that meant, and I hope you dig it, because I knew you would. Now, because I am the king of no segue, I'm screeching this to a halt, and I'm playing something. Now, I'm not saying that didn't have any feeling. It made you feel one thing, definitely, I hope. But this next song is, well, let me tell you the story, and I tell you how my feelings about the song. I saw the band Lassyu. Actually, I saw Emily. She played a solo set at a place called the Greenlight Bar back in Thanksgiving, and which is a coincidence because now they'll be playing Memorial Day at the same place, which has me thinking, if you guys played an Easter show at the Greenlight and wore bunny shoots and didn't tell me about it, we're going to have problems. I'm just saying. But anyhow, I saw Emily play a solo set, and she played this song, and my heart just swelled and gave out, and I wanted to reach to her, and I wanted to give her a hug, say everything's okay, give her some ice cream, let her talk to me about, I don't know, Hannah Montana or Veronica Mars or something like that. Just, let her know everything's okay, because, everybody feels the way that she conveyed with a song called Beauty Mark. This is their latest single, or at least the latest single I've put on. So I'm going to shut up now, and I want you to feel what Emily sings about, and it's magical, and this is what music is all about, children. All right? This is Beauty Mark from the record Part Tree. This is Lassyu, full band, here on the HiFi podcast.
Why do I want her so bad?
Now that is what I call music, people. That is good stuff. Wow. You think it's bad on this one? Wait till the next song. You can get a hold of us at the HiFi headquarters. Always. If it's a band or anybody who has a band that they want to talk about us about, or talk to us about, that we want to check out, do not hesitate to get to us at HiFiFlorida@gmail.com. We have 2 Facebook pages, so you can check us out. You can check our page. Not only does it have local stuff, but it just has like thoughts and funny stuff that we put on there. There's a really good thing about the Bee Gees, if you ever like the Bee Gees, but it's really funny shit. And you can count. I think you can actually get a couple of chuckles on that. Also, there's Instagram at HiFi Florida, which is where most of the bands I've talked to and conversed. And by the way, not only are they creative, there are some of the really real people that I've encountered. And I love doing HiFi because of you people, and I love you for it. And also Twitter at HiFi Florida. We also have our YouTube page that we broadcast our episodes. And speaking of which, I've always forget to let you guys know. I told you a few weeks ago and subsequent episodes that after we do this and it goes out on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Stitcher, it also goes to St. Pete College and their radio station, which is rebroadcasting our stuff Monday through Saturday, 9 p.m. But I never tell you where to go to get it. So this is it. It's radio.spcollege.edu. So that is radio.spcollege.edu. So if you miss it or you can't get access, go ahead to SPC College and they'll help you out. So thank you all for all your help, for everything. It's my appreciation as well as my call to action part of the show, because this is not happening. Because if it's not for you listening or the bands participating, it's just me basically speaking into a microphone by myself, and nobody really wants that, right? I thought so. Okay. I'm hesitating right now because I know what the next song is. It's a band from Gainesville that I had discovered on Bandcamp. The band is called Hours Eastly, and their song is called Youth. It's from the record called What You Dream When You Sleep in the Night. And not only is that a cool title for a record, but the song Youth, it's about a song from his father to his. It's about a song about his father to his daughter, and all the things that he goes through looking at her. Hold on. I'm not gonna do a retake. Going straight on. This is a song about a father to his daughter, and there is a line about it who wishes her well, and in the very end of the refrain, he goes, "I hope you don't catch my disease," which is very hard-hitting. And I feel like the Fonz when he's like trying not to cry. But it's a great song, as you can tell, and I'm going to just play it, because if I don't, I'm going to be a blubbering idiot. So to Kevin Smith, if you hear this, you're not the only one that cries on podcasts, okay? This is Hours Eastly. The song is called Youth. Enjoy it from the HiFi podcast.
All I wanna do is be a better man. Could I ever really say I'm doing all I can? And all I wanna do is make a better life. Don't you measure just once, you can't cut it twice. I've been told I think too much about how we die and how we all grow old. I've heard it said I lose too much weight. The days gone by and how they come and go. But I can see the future in my daughter's eyes. I forget myself when she cracks her smile. My thoughts race and crash in places cast in dark and light. The face is masked in truth and lies. The sea and sky, they meet, divide and recombine. The flesh is weak, the mind is loud. Alone a while for miles around. The heart that beats with no control. The world begins to shake and fold. You got the youth now, babe. All I can do is do without it. You got the truth now, baby. All I can say is wait it out. I hope that you escape from my disease. All I wanna do is what's right by you. Could I ever really say there's nothing left to prove? And all I wanna touch is what it turned to gold. I would give it all away if I could make you whole. I've been told I think too much about all the visions that I see in dreams. I've heard it said I lend too much weight to will and fate and what they both might mean. But I can see the future in my daughter's eyes. I forget myself when she cracks her smile. My thoughts race and crash in places cast in dark and light. The face is masked in truth and lies. The sea and sky, they meet, divide and recombine. The hands that shake, the hunger gone, a clouded mind to prey upon. It wonders when the worst will end. The world begins to break and bend. You got the youth now, babe. All I can do is do without it. You got the truth now, baby. All I can say is wait it out. I hope that you escape from my disease. My thoughts race and crash in places cast in dark and light. The face is masked in truth and lies. The sea and sky, they meet, divide and recombine. The hands that shake, the hunger gone, a clouded mind to prey upon. It wonders when the worst will end. The world begins to break and bend.
And there is that 3-piece band from Gainesville called Ours Eastly with their song called Youth. And I do apologize if I mangled that refrain. I was really trying to get through that part with a quickness. As you can tell, I haven't told you the title or the theme of this, but it's called All the Feelz. And I think there's truth in advertising so far in this show. And if you don't think so, maybe find somebody else or find another podcast. But I'm being snippy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm vulnerable right now. I'm vulnerable. I'm naked. You know how it goes. I know you didn't need that visual. Anyhow, let's go to the next song by Jay Adams. Now, I've had his songs on here from his Wildlife EP that came out a couple years ago. Now we have something that he put on SoundCloud, and I wanted to put this song on for many reasons. Number one, it's a very unique hip-hop song. It's very heavily social media based, and you'll hear what I'm talking about when I play it. But also it shows about how artists lift other artists in their time of need. And I thought, not only do I play this song, but I want to throw my hat in the ring. And the song is called At J Diggy 92. And excuse me one second, I'm doing this pretty much live. But you can go to Joshua Diggs at his Instagram, which is Finesse God, that's GAWD, Masterpieces. Now, this guy, I'm going to try and make it short, he did or does a lot of YouTube channels about shoes. You know, and now I'm not a shoe guy. I'm not one of those guys who looks for the newest kicks, who waits like every week for like a different brand. I'm just not him. Me, I collect music equipment. I collect artifacts. I collect anything that has to do with pagan stuff or world religion stuff. That's my thing. And also sock monkeys. That's my heart. Sock monkeys. And he had to discontinue his YouTube thing because he had a lot of stuff on his plate. And so Jay Adams reached out to him in this song, and I thought I would do the same on this podcast. Check out Finesse and Dog Create. God, I can't remember right now. This episode's got me going here. Joshua Diggs with Finesse God Masterpieces. Check out some of his art. It's really good. Give him some love. Give him some hope. Let him know that we're there for him, artists and lover of artists, so then he can continue on his way. Because I know I needed it. Jay said he needed it. I know there's a lot of people that are listening who needed somebody who give them a leg up, and a hand, a hand up. So check him out. Check out Jay Adams. And this song is called At J Diggy 92 here on the HiFi podcast.
I wanna send this song out to the homie Finesse, Kicks, Diggy. Just wanna send you a little light, man. It's 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day, it's never enough time, especially when you gotta work a job that you hate. And all you wanna do is paint, living in a small space, not enough room to breathe, not enough room to leave. Equipment up, it sucks when you gotta live that way. I used to do YouTube back in the day. Got pretty big, had 44K subscribers, but I left it all behind, bruh. Hit a low point, had to hit reset. Every day I was contemplating suicide, bruh. But I survived the hard times, got a part-time job, had to hustle and grind my way back up, stuck back at my mama crib, and that sucked. We fought and fussed, I got mad and cussed a lot. I felt trapped inside, wishing I would die. Depressed, I ain't wanna rap no more, the downfalls didn't kill my vibe. I talked to God like, please let me crash in my ride. Take me away to paradise. When I was alone, I would cry. Nobody to wipe the tears from my eyes. No affirmation, just a fixation on my issues. Had to sell all my prized possessions just to pay the bills, it was official. Nowadays I'm back at it. Took a while for me to bounce back. Day in the life of J. Adams, you show me love, it's only right that I show it back. You know, I was just at work, man, and you had crossed my mind, and I just wanted to write a little something, you know, to so you keep your head up. You know what I mean? I've been in a struggle before a lot of times, man. I subscribed to your channel because I was looking for, you know, the Jordan Pro Strongs, the white, black, and green or something like that. I remember I wanted them back in the day, but I could never get them. Not that I couldn't get them, I just never got them. And you had a review of them, and I thought it was fresh, man. You said you got it from like this store somewhere, but ever since then I've been rocking with you, your content, you know, follow you on Instagram. You're super talented with your art, and man, I know life is crazy, your schedule's crazy, but continue to keep pushing on, you know what I'm saying? Continue to paint, and your girl, man, appreciate her, man. She's been holding you down, and that's a blessing. It's hard to find somebody that'll hold you down as an artist too, man, you know? So just keep doing you.
And that was Jay Adams with a song dedicated and a shout out to at JDiggy92. Keep your head up, man. We got you. I'm going to go straight to the concert lists. This week we had so many. I had to only do a few. Thank you again, everybody who has contributed and sent me invites. So then, you know, if I can't attend, at least I can shout you guys out. So then all you people who love live music, live, local, homegrown music can go to a show. You know, go to a show, you know, cheer on your favorite bands, buy their stuff, say hello to them. They would so appreciate all the love that you give to them. So we're going to start off in Gainesville on Monday night. That is Macula Dog from New York and Tampa's own Cabo Boing. We have Iglocene and Ironing and Frog. The doors open at 9 p.m. It's $6 for you to go there. And the Atlantic is at 15 North Main Street in Gainesville. There's nothing on Tuesday. Okay. So on Wednesday, we have at Lucy's, also in Gainesville. That's 120 Southwest 1st Avenue. We have Murphy's Law, who's going to be around all week in different places. Murphy's Law, Piss Test, and Concrete Criminals. And as of course, Murphy's Law is a national headliner. They are, like I said, going to be all over the place. So if you don't see them this week, look up under their Facebook page. They'll be at least here in Tampa, in Gainesville, Orlando. I think they're going to be over at Subway, over off of 56th Street in Tampa. I'm not sure. Check them out. We also have on Thursday, on the 9th of May, we have at the Atlantic, Pearl and the Oysters, and the Divas, who are twins, who are having their birthday that night. So, you know, go celebrate their birthday, their twins' birthday that night over at the Atlantic. And then on Friday, yeah, this one I had to cut short because there were so many people playing this weekend. We have at the Emerald at 550 Central Avenue, we have Terrapin, House of I, Loud Color, and Dizzy. That starts at 10 o'clock, $3 to get in. $3, man. And the drinks are great and they're cheap. So it's good stuff. It's a win-win-win for you guys, right? At the Lucky You Tattoo at 9635 Bay Pines Boulevard in St. Pete, we have from Pennsylvania, which unfortunately lost Game 4 of the NBA semifinals on the East. I'm sorry to mention that. Hopefully, you get back on that. We have Slingshot Dakota, we have Pogo, and we have expert timing. The doors open up at 8 p.m. Excuse me. Had a great dinner today. Sorry. At Lucky You, the doors open at 8 p.m. It's $8 advanced, $10 the day of show. We also at Green Bench Brewery at 1133 Baum Avenue in St. Pete. This is Fault Line 0. We have music in the beer garden with Flip Turn, Wallisburg, and my boys King Complex. They're going to be heading out there. Go enjoy. Have a couple beers for me. It's good stuff. I've been at Green Bench. How do we know that it's time for me to leave already? Green Bench. It's good stuff. I'm a stout guy myself. You IPAs, I love you people too. At the Red Star Rock Bar at 5210 North Florida Avenue in Tampa, Florida, we have Lassyu, who you just heard. We have Phantom Funk, who has been on this podcast once before. Kid Loki and Proud Miranda. Usually it starts around like 9, so go there. Get there quickly. It's over at the Seminole Heights neighborhood, which is the second best neighborhood to live in this area besides here in St. Pete. At Lucy's, we have Lococino, the Savants, if you want to be all French about it. The Savants of Soul, which are a great band, nice, good bands, horns. I've seen them. They rock. Actually, they're kind of swingy, jazzy, but they rock. And Velociraptor, that starts at 9 p.m. And then, as I said, we have at the Civic Media Center at 433 South Main Street at Gainesville, we have Piss Test once again. Home is where the heart is. The Ned and Mystery Expert. That starts at 8 p.m. And it's a regular center, which is really cool. It hosts a lot of other things, a lot of arts and civics, and they're asking for a $5 to $15 donation, or as I would like to call, a love donation. So go in there, be there for a cause, get some great hard music. It's beautiful. And then at the Boom Room, which is a new addition here on the HiFi podcast, we have Face Melt presenting the Hip Hop Mayhem featuring Niko. We have Ced Chirorian, Jay DeGray, GZ Bars, Young B, Michael Mula, Patience the Body, Clyde Bebop, Alco, and Some. That's the name, and Some. Doors open at 7 o'clock. It's $10, man. $10 to see some good hip-hop stuff. And that's going to be at 13090 90th Street in 701. That's the suite number, the sweet spot, at Largo. Then on Saturday, we're going to have some good stuff for you on Saturday because, again, this band Piss Test. I was talking about Murphy's Law earlier. These guys are freaking everywhere. And they're going to be playing with Slap of Reality and Low Season, which I played last week on the show. And then probably one of the shows of the week, and hopefully I will be able to attend, will be the Mother's Day Mother Freaka, which has Pleasures, Fairroy, Sonic Graffiti, Glass Body, Blestian, Garden Club, Crystallized, Maven, and Whirlwind. And speaking of Maven, I jumped the gun because I know what I'm thinking. Some burlesque. Nice, tasty burlesque. And I mean tasty as in, not all out there. It's women being women and celebrating themselves, which is a great thing. And we have Maven Misbehaving and Freya Noir. Don't tell me how to pronounce that, okay? I did it once. That's all you're getting. That starts at 7 p.m. And all that for $15. You've heard most of these bands on this podcast. So it's a good show. It's going to be a great show. You're going to check it out. So that's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we have Eyelid Cinema and their EP release with Orange Gravity and Mia and the Myconauts at the Benz at 10 p.m. And by the way, the Slap of Reality and the Low Season and the Piss Test show on Saturday also at the Benz. Both start at 10 p.m. Now, if you have any bands or any things you want us to see, please check us out. We told you where to go. HiFi Florida at gmail.com. Up next, we have one of those nice little accidents that happened with HiFi. I was looking up information for Lassyu and realized that they'll be playing with this band very soon on the 31st. Lassyu will be playing at the 26th, where I told you before, and they'll be playing also on the 31st at Hooch and Hive or Cage Brewery. Boy, I'm making a lot of mistakes. Whoo! See, this is what happens when you eat and you know that it's Cinco de Mayo and like a lot of people are drunk right now. So if I go ahead and I speak now and I make the mistakes, you won't know it. Huh? See? Always thinking. Anyhow, the band is called Vetnough. And I went to check them out and listen to them and thought, wow, this is some good stuff. And then this song came on the radar. And it's called Human I Am. You have got to love this song. This song makes you feel. This song makes me feel like I want to wear all black, smoke a cigarillo, and shoot cans. I don't know about the shooting cans thing. I don't know why, but it does. And it makes me want to walk slowly as well. So see if you agree with me. Okay, this is Vetnough. That's Julia Powell on guitars and vocals, Carlos Reyes on the keyboards, and Christina Piasecki. I know I messed that one up. On the drums. I'm shutting up now. And that was Vetnough with their song Human I Am from the latest record or EP called Conversations here on the HiFi podcast. Well, we have to wrap it up. I'm only doing this for an hour, people. So we are going to talk about the last song of this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you tell your friends about it. Again, you can always catch us on SoundCloud, on Spotify because we do have a playlist, which I totally forgot to tell you guys about. But you'll hear all the songs that you've heard on this and former episodes on our playlist on Spotify. You can catch us on Stitcher and also on iTunes. Leave a comment. Don't talk about all the little slip-ups I did on this episode, okay? Just give me a 5-star or a thumbs up. Say you do great work. And then, like every other Transylvanian. And we'll be sure to help you guys out as well by giving you the greatest music we have in this state of Florida. Now, speaking of Florida, we're going to go southwards. We're going to go to Miami for the band called the Hometown Losers. This is from their record called Hindsight. And they just started this band maybe a couple years ago, and already they are blowing up. And this is Hometown Losers with Hindsight. Song is called Tulips. That's Jose Posada doing the guitars and vocals. We have Chris Colorillo on guitars, Alejandro Ahad on the bass, Emmanuel Concia on the drums, and William Ramirez doing the vocals. With no more time lost, let's get to it. And by the way, the feeling on this song is a lot of relationships that I have been a part of. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all right. This is Tulips, Hometown Losers, here on the HiFi podcast.
You're staring at me the same way you did when I first met you. Hallways of cologne and perfume is all I remember. Holding our tongues together as if we're both strangers. The silence wasn't something I was ever afraid of, but being left with the taste of regret was all I had left to hold on to. 'Cause I took every song I wrote for you and buried them in the ground to remind myself whatever we had done when we drowned. And I took every song I wrote for you and buried them in the ground to remind myself whatever we had done when we drowned. And now I found myself alone again, embraced by the cold touch of the rain, forced to come to terms with why you left, feeling so bad, out of shape. I couldn't recognize my own reflection, shipwrecked and sinking to the bottom of the ocean. I'd come to realize that you can't save me, no one can. 'Cause I took every song I wrote for you and buried them in the ground to remind myself whatever we had done when we drowned. And I took every song I wrote for you and buried them in the ground to remind myself whatever we toxic and I'm so caustic. We were just two chemicals that never bonded.
And that was Hometown Losers with their song Tulips here on the HiFi podcast. It's songs like that that makes me happy that I have stopped drinking. This is it. I want to thank everybody for signing on and listening to the HiFi podcast. I want to thank Abby from Bandwave Miami. You can find her on Instagram. I want to thank Anna, James, and Rock, Paper, Scissors, who does amazing work for HiFi because she is part of HiFi, and to Vicky Marie and Vicky Marie Photography for taking so many great pictures of the bands that you see, or most of the pictures that you see on the Instagram accounts. And lastly, I want to thank the bands who allowed me to play their music. And I guess that is it. We will see you next week. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Feel your feelings, man. Be vulnerable, okay? The people that stomp on them aren't worthy. It's the ones that will help you and pick you up, dust you off, and get you to your next station. Those are the people that you count on, okay? Enough about me. Enough Uncle Jay. This was Jason. And this was the HiFi podcast.